OnePlus 9 specs have been revealed, telling us of an incredible display, and I'll be sharing the details right after this. If you're new here and want to stay up to date with the latest tech, please hit subscribe followed by the bell. You can also keep up on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter by clicking the links in the description. So this week we've got more news on the upcoming OnePlus 9. We've got the models leaked, some specs leaked and news of an incredible new display. Before we get started though, please like the video if you're a fan of OnePlus and let me know in the comments what device you're watching this video on. So today we've got news of upcoming specs and model numbers of the OnePlus 9. We had a Weibo post that detailed 3 different models of the OnePlus 9, which were thought to be the OnePlus 9, the OnePlus 9 Pro, and finally the OnePlus 9 Ultra or maybe the OnePlus 9T. Now the model number LE2127 was listed as not being the OnePlus 9 or the Pro, and many assumed this could be the Ultra or the T. Unfortunately, it does seem as if this news was incorrect, although many did run with it. The Weibo post also listed all of these models as using the Snapdragon 875, so it was always unlikely to be the T variant, as with recent releases we would expect the 875 Plus. We do however have model numbers that show us we're getting a OnePlus 9 and a OnePlus 9 Pro. After we didn't get the 8T Pro, it was speculated that we wouldn't get a OnePlus 9 Pro, but thankfully this isn't the case. According to a tweet from TechDroider, we have model LE2110, LE2117 and LE2119, which is the OnePlus 9. We then have LE2120 and LE2127, which are different variants of the OnePlus 9 Pro. Now the spec list for the OnePlus 9 Pro says we'll get an incredible 144Hz display, and while this isn't the first time we've seen this in the phone, it's not a very common but a very welcomed feature. This also seems likely as OnePlus do seem to focus on their higher refresh rate displays, giving us even 90Hz on their more budget models. It also goes on to list we'll get the Snapdragon 875, which was of course inevitable, IP68 water resistance, and there's claims of 65W fast wired charge and a 40W wireless charge. Now again, a lot of this information seems to be coming from a Weibo post, and there's no way to verify the leaks at the moment, so take it with a grain of salt for now. That being said, OnePlus only gave us one T variant this year, and it seems they wanted to focus on the 9. OnePlus also strived to push innovation, and given that there's not really much else to go with in terms of technology, then higher refresh rates and fast charging seems a logical approach to attract consumers. Now for this info, I'm personally going to class it as a rumour for now instead of a leak, but for those interested in the OnePlus 9 or the OnePlus 9 Pro, we're going to run through what we can expect to see. For my regular viewers, you guys have already seen this, so skip on to the next video, but if you are new here, then hit subscribe and we're going to get right into it. In the last T variant, we only had one model and we didn't get a Pro version, but it is expected that we're going to see a OnePlus 9 and a OnePlus 9 Pro. There haven't been any leaks on the OnePlus 9 design, and one thing we do know about OnePlus is that they don't like to stay the same. OnePlus is a company that are not afraid to make changes and try something new, unlike many other manufacturers right now, so we can expect to see something different. When it comes to their devices, we normally get a big change at the start of the year and then minor upgrades for the T. They've already given us the pop-out camera, which was incredibly popular, and they then changed this to a punch hole, which has also seen great success along the whole of the OnePlus and the Nord range. The OnePlus 9 and the OnePlus 9 Pro are likely going to be another full screen device, but at this stage we really don't know if it's going to be a punch hole or another pop-out. We tend to see minor screen size increases each time, so this release I would expect the OnePlus 9 to come with a 6.6 inch display and the OnePlus 9 Pro to be 6.8 to 6.9 inches. They will of course be fluid AMOLED displays, and we can probably expect a 90Hz Full HD Plus resolution on the OnePlus 9 and then a 120Hz Quad HD Plus resolution on the OnePlus 9 Pro. They don't go overboard with the selfie sensors either, so expect another 16 megapixel selfie camera on both of these phones. They'll also both have their fingerprint scanners under the display as usual. When it comes to the rear of the device, most manufacturers are going with this rectangular camera module, so it's likely that OnePlus are going to do the same as they did on the 8T. But at the same time, they have also been known to do their own thing, so this is still a little bit unknown. When it comes to the cameras, we can probably expect a triple camera setup on the OnePlus 9 and a triple with the addition of a time-of-flight sensor on the OnePlus 9 Pro. There are rumours that they're going to change from the 48 megapixel primary to a new 64 megapixel sensor on the OnePlus 9 Pro and maybe even the OnePlus 9, but again, these are just rumours and there's nothing to back them up. We're also expecting the return of the much loved ultra-wide lens considering its popularity, and more rumours are stating a telephoto lens on the OnePlus 9 Pro, and this is going to have 3 times optical zoom, but there's no mention if this is also expected on the standard OnePlus 9. When it comes to RAM and storage, it's going to be at least 12 gigs of RAM, and while they could bump it up to 16, I think that's an unnecessary cost to the consumer. As always, the standard OnePlus 9 is also going to have an 8GB option, and storage is going to be 128 and 256, and some are hoping for maybe 512. The phone is of course going to be powered by the Snapdragon 875. OnePlus always use the latest flagship chipset from Qualcomm in their smartphones, so we can be 99.9% sure that both the OnePlus 9 and the OnePlus 9 Pro are going to feature this. A bump in the screen size of course comes with a bump in battery capacity as well, so if this is true we can expect around 4800 mAh for the OnePlus 9 Pro and 4600 for the OnePlus 9. OnePlus really pushed the boundaries with a 65-watt warp charge on the 8T, so it would be nice to have more, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see 65-watt again. The OnePlus 9 Pro is going to support wireless charging of at least 30 watts, and we're hoping that this may be brought down to the standard model, but at the same time they have to cut specs in certain areas to cut the cost, and this is probably going to be one of them. The OnePlus 9 Pro is expected to be IP68 water resistant, while the standard OnePlus 9 is unlikely to have this. Both phones will of course ship with the latest Oxygen OS based on Android 11. When it comes to pricing, of course, we can expect more than last time round. With new phones that come more expensive hardware internally, and as OnePlus grow in popularity, it allows them to charge more for their devices. They're also doing well in the mid-range, meaning they can set their sights more on the highest tier flagships. With this in mind, I think we can expect the OnePlus 9 to start from around $750 to $800 and the OnePlus 9 Pro around $950 to $1,000. While it is high and it does seem a lot, we'll definitely find that it's cheaper than other manufacturers such as Samsung releasing their phones next year. Of course, with the launch expected to be in March, it's not long until the leaks are going to come flooding in, and I'll update you guys as they do. As always though, I'd like to know your thoughts in the comments. Who out there is waiting for the OnePlus 9 and you waiting for the OnePlus 9 or the OnePlus 9 Pro? But thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, smash a thumbs up. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down twice, and I'll see you guys in the next one.